Breakdown, and he's seen talking to the wall. And he's seen talking to the wall.
All right. Call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, wa Chabad, wa Hadar, Shalom, wa Barakim Ha'aman Bakiyar, which is to say Shalom, which is to say peace, abundance, soundness, completeness, all of the above. Wa being and, Barakium being blessings, will bless you all. Ha being the, Aman being faithful, and Bakiyar being elect. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. The water Abanawa Allahayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for giving me the Cha'akodash to be able to come back and do another lesson on hopefully something that could be edification, admonition, reproof, exhortation, defending, and or preaching the gospel, and all around, and prophecy. All right, this your brother Shariat, and as you can see or hear, you probably need the headphones to hear. This guy Young, this Israelite, this 2/3 Israelite, unless he repents, he's calling out on the name of Satan, which we know in the Hebrew to be Shaitan. Play it back. And the thing with this, see, you know, these rappers, they sell out, they sell their souls, and all of this stuff is in the scriptures. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go straight to it. Let's see. I want to go first. We'll go ahead first. We'll go to Exodus. I have some of this. 10 and 4. We'll come back to that. But Exodus 34 and 12. All right. It says, Exodus 34 and 12, take heed. Okay, this is the Most High, being Yahweh, talking to the children of Israel, being Yasha'Allah. It says, take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee. Okay, and then we'll read all the way through 15, all right? So a covenant is a deal. He's telling us to, he told us well back then, and it still stands, right? For a reason being, we'll get right after this. It says, if you read in verse 10, it says, and he said, behold, I make a covenant for all thy people. I will do marvels such as have not been done in all the earth, nor in any nation. And all the people among which thou art shall see the work of Yahweh. For it is a terrible thing that I will do with thee. All right, so the Most High telling us about what's going to come with this deal that was, set up by our forefather, Abraham, on down to Isaac, on down to Jacob, which we are the seed of. The promise was given unto the seed of Jacob. Passed all the way down from Abraham on down, to Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And it continued with us, his descendants. So that covenant, which is why we were brought out of the land of Egypt, because it was the Most High keeping his end of the deal. Now, with this guy being a child of Israel, he's not aware of that, because this is a part of also what came with the deal, all right? If we didn't keep this covenant, we would be cursed. And he's in fact just cursed. So our people find different ways and, so-called escapes and outlets, to basically do away with what they're feeling, which they don't know by knowledge, but they understand spiritually to be a curse, so they do whatever they can. Now, watch this. Verse 12. So he just told us about the deal he was going to make with us in front of all people. It says, everybody we around going to see that he's working with us, and they're going to see the terrible thing. He said, Exodus chapter 34, verse 12, and he said, behold, I make a covenant before all thy people. I will do marvels. Marvels is like incredible things. He does it through us all the time. He done things to us, put us in certain events, slavery being one, working through us and with all our inventions and, gifts and talents, And this lesson is only out to you so-called Native American Indians, so-called Seminole Indians, also called so-called Negroes and so-called Latinos, only to be declared by, if this is what your father is, if this is what his lineage is, this is what you will be according to the Bible, Numbers chapter 1, verse 18 and throughout. And you would in fact be, in truth, you would be a biblical Israelite, because you go back to the biblical Israelites, because those ethnicities are just bywords, which go back, and those so-called ethnicities go back to actually being the biblical Israelites, according to truth, history, and all type of documentation, Salakia. But anyway, back to the point. So, and he said, behold, I make a covenant, verse 10, before all thy people. I will do marvels such as have not been done in all the earth, nor in any nation, and all the people among which thou art shall see. So everybody we around, right? This deal I'm telling you about, he said he's going to do marvels. Then he says such have not been done. So the thing that happened and just go on with Israel, you don't see them with other people. Just like the curse, It says it hasn't happened to anybody. It said what happened to Jerusalem, it hasn't been witnessed. What's going on with our people, and that's what he told us. This is what came with this deal. Like I said, through the gifts he give us, and through the punishments and the rewards he give us, which we haven't got any rewards just as of yet, because we're on the side of the curse, which is why he's going through what he's going through in this video. But we'll get back to that in a second. Just breaking this down. He said, nor any nation, and all the people among which thou art, being the Israelites, us Israelites, shall see the work of the Lord. So they know it's a supernatural power. They're gonna know and feel in their spirit that it's something supernatural going on with these people. Even if they don't understand it by knowledge, but a lot of these heathens do. A lot of these heathen nations are. That will be all the people among which thou art, all the other nations outside of Israel. They're gonna see the work of the Lord being Yahweh. You know, they're gonna see this work that's going on. You know, the so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, and so-called Seminole Indians and so-called Latinos scattered off all throughout the four corners of the earth. They see the things that's going on with us as supernatural. And what he go on to say, for it is a terrible thing that I will do with thee. Verse 12, take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. Right? So you're going to go from making a covenant with me, you're going to make a covenant with them, a deal with them. Whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare. What's a snare? A trap. In the midst of thee, do you harms. The word right there is makwash, bait, lure, snare. And that's how they get Jake, you know, Satan gets you. He offers you bait. He offers you the chain. He offers you, you know, the desires so-called of this weak-ass flesh. What does it say? By catching animals, right? By implication, a hook for the nose. You know what I'm saying? In the scripture, the Israelites were likened unto fish. That's why Yahushua told the disciples he was going to make them fishermen of men. You know, not all Israelites, but certain Israelites are likened unto fish, and that are to be kept. And the rest will be likened unto fish that will be taken in an evil net, as it tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right? Jinn, snare, trap. Jinn goes into demons, and it's literally, they're set up to trap you. You know what I'm saying? It's just simply traps, right? So tell me this is not the Illuminati in the scriptures. All right? Now it says, verse 15, it says, I'm going to keep going, verse 13, but ye shall destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves. So you got the so-called Baphomet, right? Because it's going to be a little something different. I'm going to just go ahead and go into it. I'm going to go ahead and go into it, man. I'm going to go ahead and go into it. You got the so-called Baphomet, right? But you see a lot of these people unknowingly throwing up, because she made it cool telling them gang. You know, we gang, but you throwing up. Well, he's throwing up. Actually, that's just the decoy. You know, he's a, heard someone call him like a street mason. You know, he's a low level puppet in the game of this. But this would be likened unto, see, this is a statue, right? This is what these people get into, man. See that? Weird. This is what they get into. Goddamn goat head, so-called wings. Then you got the serpent going around in the stomach, but it's a man's bottom half, but it's like a woman's breast. I mean, it's just the most bugged out stuff you can think of. You know, this was real. These are real statues. These are real statues. So tell me, and that look like woolly hair, ironically. And that is. You see that? That's spiritual. That's super spiritual. That's crazy. That's the Father. That's spiritual, man. Look at this. That's that Israelite. That's that there goes the dial right there. The woolly haired little boy got himself, you know, caught up in the covenant. That would be likened unto NBA Youngboy and the rest of these so-called rappers. Caught up somewhere he ain't supposed to be, dealing with the people of the land that he among, and all the people whom among whom thou art. Little Sally right there. Little Rebecca. I don't even want to say Rebecca. I'm gonna just little little Beth, damn Edomite, Heather. Look what Jacob got himself into. That's Esau, and that would be Jacob. You know? We done got himself caught up in. That's not Yahweh. What is this sheep doing? He's looking up to him. All right? Now, I'll let you look into that yourself. As you can see, this is real. This is real deal, man. This is real deal. Look at that. All right. Now, you can't say that's not a so-called little Israelite boy. You know, you can call him a little black boy, a little Israelite boy. But anyway, it says, verse 12: Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee. But ye shall destroy the altars. That would be an altar, what we was just looking at. You know, where that statue was kept. Break their images, cut down their groves. Those are likened unto poles. You know what I'm saying? You got Asherah. Asherah. Yeah. Ashayarah. Ashayarah or Asherah. Ashayarah. Ashayarah or Asherah. Asherah. Alright, that's Asherah right there. And it said groves for idol worship. What was Jake and the Edomite little girl doing? You know? So he's supposed to be destroying them, but instead he's idolizing them. He's looking up to them for things that it actually can't give him. You know? Vain. Okay, it says, but ye shall destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves. Okay, now listen to this. For thou shalt worship no other God for the Lord, being Yahweh. For Yahweh, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. That's what God means. Okay? It says, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. So these goddamn heathens, man. And they go a-whoring after their gods and do sacrifice unto their gods. And one called thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice. So there you go, man. All right? And going back to it. You know, that same woolly hair. He says, hey, Satan. They talking to him. Look how it caught him.
Talking to the wall.
And these people are spiritually discerned because they think he's just talking to a wall. They're not. See, the Most High, we're coming into a time where the Most High, he's going to open people up to this spiritual, the spiritual world, man. That's just the reality of the matter. That's what's coming with Jacob's trouble, man. And he's doing it through, you know, it says in the book of Daniel, in the latter times, knowledge shall be increased. So we're able to see and know these things to be true because by way of Esau and his wonders, the dragon, the beast, talked about in Revelation, right? Who's setting up all this crap, you know, in the heart of Babylon, you know, which is the heart of the earth, which is the vine of the earth, all right, which brings grapes of poison and of gall, you know what I'm saying? That's why, and so the people of the earth are not only drunk off this, but they're drunk off, like I said, piss, poison, you know? They're not only drunk off just a wine. Esau wine is poison. That's what the scriptures tell you. All right? Now, anyway, this guy, he's spiritually discerned. He thinks he's talking to a wall, but the man clearly has somebody call him. Clearly, man. They show you this in the movie Bird Box. Let me rewind it again, man. Look at this. See? See how he turned around? He said, bring my fucking bag, all right? Because Jake sold out. That's what the covenant came with. He ate of his sacrifice. This little Jake sold out, man. And he's talking to him. You have to hear with the headphones on, but I watched it a few times over before, going into this real quick. Basically, Satan, the demons, they're talking to him because these guys are completely on the left side. I mean, you don't even understand how deep this goes. I'm gonna give you some at the end of this because I'm gonna wrap this short. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and go to it now because this really ain't. It's deep, but it ain't that deep, man. I'm gonna get a few more scriptures, and we gonna shut this thing down. It says, this is how it happens, man. Even the Lord was tempted. We're gonna go to Matthew. This is how Satan worked. It's real. Okay, matter of fact, let's go here, man. This is the wisest man to ever live, right? So let's see what he has to say on this topic, right? Because that was all the way back in the ancient world. So how could that apply? This is how I'm gonna show you by the Spirit. How about show me how it's shot? It says Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, also known as the Book of Sirach in the Apocrypha. The thing that had been is that this is not in the Apocrypha. Salakia. This is not Ecclesiasticus. That would be actually Sirach in the Apocrypha. This is just in the regular, incomplete KJV. All right. It says Ecclesiastes, written by Solomon, verse 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Once again, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be. All right? And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So Illuminati, that would be likened unto Illuminati back then. What matches that Exodus chapter 34, 10 through 15? The Illuminati. These guys been worshiping idols. They've been sacrificing, right? Sending sacrifices, whether they be their children, to get things that they want of the earth, because that was given to the prince of the power of the air. All right? Now we're going to go ahead and go here. So the thing that has been is the thing which shall be. There is no new thing under the sun. So the Illuminati always been around. Okay? That's the Illuminati, man. It says, Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. It says, let's start at 1. And Yahushai, which is the real name for Jesus. All right, that's his real name. Then Yahushai led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. See? He tempts you. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. So he got done with his fast. Verse 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, or Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. See? So he's trying to get him to go off because he already fasting. And he basically trying to pump Jake up. So that shows that Jake, the devil also tries to play on your ego. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get Yahushua to be egotistical right here because, he is the son of the Most High, son of Yahweh, but he's on a fast. So what that got to do with anything? And what that got to do with anything, period. So that Satan, he is an angel himself. He's the son of God as well. He's hired. He works for the Most High, and he's been set up to come and tempt and do what he got to do, to the inhabitants of the earth and really get you Jakes. You know what I'm saying? So he comes and he plays on your mind. He's an angel. That's what angels do. They're messengers. You know what I'm saying? They work on people's minds. And angels are angels. But demons are angels too. So you got a good side of angels and you got the bad side of angels. It's called the left hand and the right side. The right hand side. So the right hand side would be what people call angels. The left hand side, which are actually angels too, is what people will call demons. So verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. So he responded back to Hashatan, to Shaitan, Satan. He said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh. Now watch this. Then, so he ain't fall for it. Verse 5, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, right? So the highest point of the temple. And Yahweh, when he was living, he wasn't no rich dude, man. He was from the slums. Okay, he was from someone you would least expect. That's why he was a stumbling block and people didn't take him serious and he was put to death. It's the same thing now. We're coming back in the same spirit of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the mystery. That's the secret. It says, verse 6, and saith unto him, if thou beest the Son of God, Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. So Satan, he plays with your own thoughts, but the whole point, he gets to your ego, he plays with your mind, he knows you, these demons know you. It says, verse 7, Yahweh said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Verse 8, again, the devil taketh him up into a exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, verse 9, all things will I give thee. All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then, so that's what, verse 10, then saith Yahushai, get thee hence, Shaitan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only thou shalt serve. Verse 11, then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. You see that? That's what I just said. So the angels, they come and they strengthen you. They work on your mind. You got two sides of demons. Angels. Left-hand side, right-hand side. People call the left-hand side demons, but they're actually angels. And people call the right-hand side angels. They're all sons of God. They're men. Can't see them because they're celestial unless they want to manifest themselves to you. All right? Now, we're going to go back to the video really quick. So that's how he get down, man. He's the powers, and then that also shows that the power has been given to him of the earth. Okay. It says, he said, verse 8, and the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and shew him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. Why would he do that? Because Yahweh ain't have nothing, man. See that? Verse 9. He was from the ghetto. Verse 9. And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou fall down and worship me. See? And that's what Jake do. But Yahweh shall walk that walk. He knew it wasn't our time yet. Our time to rule is coming. Jake wants to escape the curses, the poverty. You know what I'm saying? The bid we got to do. And instead they drop down, they worship Satan. Who is this guy talking to on the right? You see that? He talking to Satan, man. He talking to Satan. It's not no damn game, man. And people gonna realize this. Watch the movie Bird Box, man. This man called Satan, was talking to him, man. He like, what the fuck you want, Satan? He got his attention. He probably said, I believe his name is Kentrell. Called his name. Oh, he probably played on his damn ego. NBA young boy. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know, man. This thing heavy, man.
Wall.
See? He said, all he tells Satan, hey, Satan. Satan calls him, and he like, oh, you here? That's how NBA Youngboy turned around. Then he said, yo, pointing at him. He said, he clearly can see him. He said, bring my fucking bag, all right? That's what Jake called money, you know? His bag. Riches. He telling you he sold out. And it's just been caught on camera. Let's just run through these scriptures, man. People getting out the damn, this dude, I'm gonna play it at the end. This dude, let me see what I want to get. Because it's going longer than I wanted to. But it's by the Spirit. Let's get this real quick. Just to show you that Satan run this earth, man. Because I got another, basically, I got the flip side of this. Lord willing, I can come back and do the flip side, you know. Basically, it'll be titled, the furnace of adversity. You know, that's the flip side of this. Jake don't want to be a part of that, but you'll learn about that. Hopefully, this come up. Esau been playing with the, Here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins. All right? So you got brought back to life. When Yahushua came, he ministered unto you. You know what I'm saying? You don't remember this, but, you've been chosen to wake up to this. So verse 2, because it's not the point. Where in times past ye walked according to the course of this world. Right? That's what Jake do. That's why everyone's not waking up, because they're walking according to the course of this world. It says, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So that's the spirit he got on him now. Instead of him being a child of God, he's a child of disobedience. You know what I'm saying? It says, verse 3, among whom also we all had our conversation in times past, in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. And this guy, you know what I'm saying, he would be the others. Because it's only about Israelites, man. So the prince of the power of the air is talking about, Satan, man. That's why he was able to come to Yahushua. Because he runs this whole course of the world, and he helps people fulfill they fulfill their lusts by, literally worshiping Satan. You got some people that don't know the Most High, but they worshiping Satan, but Satan, but it's not like, like this guy. Like he know he worshiping Satan. He sold his soul, man. Let me see what else I want to get. There's something else I want to get too by the Spirit. You got accounts in the book of Job. There's something else I want to get. Oh, that little voice, right? Watch this. Isaiah 30 and 21. Because if people think this is a damn game. This is not a game, man. Listen to this. I know you done felt spirits talk to you. Some tell you this, right? Listen to this. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. And thy ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. See? Isaiah 30 and 31. And thy ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. Matter of fact, let me start at 20. You can see in context if you read verse 9, it's Zion. That's synonymous for Israel. That's the Israelites. That's us. Verse 20. And the Lord shall give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, So Jake, that's why his name is Young NBA, Young Never Broke Again. You know, because he can't deal. He don't want to deal with that. All right. You know, he don't want to drink that. I got Puff Daddy, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, man, demon. Who Satan got to sell out. You know, he was appointed for that. How he be like, take that, take that, take that. Jake don't want to take that. You know what I'm saying? They can't take this, so they sell out. It says, yet not. So, and the Lord shall give you the bread of adversity, verse 20, and the water of affliction. Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers. So if young NBA, you know what I'm saying, young Never Broke Again, you know, you watching this video, you know what I'm saying, and any other brother videos, we are your teachers, man. Okay? It says, verse 21, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. That's the spirit. When you hear that voice, you see that? When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. But instead, so it's twofold, because that's actually an angel working through that voice. That's an angel. The angel can, you know, talk to you in your mind, get you to understand something. But a lot of times they get you to receive a message through a man that the Most High has set up, or put something in front of you, and it'll resonate with your spirit. That's the angel working on your mind. That's that word. That's that little voice. You know what I'm saying? But this is also likened unto the men out hitting the highways and byways, sitting down doing lessons. You know what I'm saying? Teaching. This is the way. The way is that you going the hell off and you need to come out of this. But you more than likely been appointed to that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you repent. You know what I'm saying? For all manner of sin is, you know, can be forgiven, you know, except the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. So, you know, but this just to prove that it's voices you hear, man. So that something told me that's something told me right here, man. All right. So it's the same thing for the Most High. Got all of this working. It's all a part of the Most High's program. It ain't just for good. It's for bad. You know the little demons on the left hand shoulder, right hand shoulder. It's like that. So this dude he's not tripping. The Most High got him opened up, and you're blessed enough to see this, man. Dating Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Okay. It says, I want to get knowledge shall be increased. I'm gonna bring this out. Let me put this in a minute. Salakia. Give me a second. Many shall run to and fro. Search. It went longer than I wanted to go, but hey, sure this. I hope this edifying. Lord willing, man. You know, ammunition too. It's a warning. You need to understand the world that, you know, the course of this world, man. Like it's you know, we got the truth, but around us being in this truth, that's why we submerged in this truth, because you're supposed to ultimately understand what is simply around you. Yeah, I overlooked the Salakia 12 and 4. It says, but old Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4. But old Daniel, book of Daniel. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the end of the time. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right? So the book was sealed until the latter times. The Most High broke the seals. It was ultimately broken through Yahushua, and then the followers of Yahushua, the men that's been with Yahushua, have set up, to get it. He comes, he sups with us, But anyway, getting to the point being, everything we're at the end. So that's why you got technology, you got truth right in your face if people don't believe it, because everything is just accessible. You know what I'm saying? It's almost too good to be true, but you're gonna come to find out it wasn't. This was prophecy playing out. Knowledge shall be increased, man. Google, you can find anything. We're the Israelites, man. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Then I want to get this too, verse 9, and he said, "Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end." See? So that's why the understanding of this Bible coming out so hard, because we at the end, man. We at the end of the last days. Yeah, we've been in the last days for a minute, but we're at the end of the last days now. All right? Niggas is recording the fucking niggas in the industry talking to their demons, telling Satan to bring them a bag, because Satan just called them, and you seeing this. And these damn Israelites, they don't got no damn sense. This verse I was going to bring out, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. Right? So you seeing the process of both of these things going on. That's why if you're lukewarm, your ass is really the first to go. Because it's either you being made white, purified, being tried, or you just the wicked and you're doing wickedly. There's no back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said more than likely that guy 2/3. It says, "And none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand." So the wicked he not gonna come into the understanding, because he the wicked. He's worshiping Satan like outright. Okay, so that's pretty much that. And I'm finna go to Sirach chapter 21, and then I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. So for all you Jakes, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, don't know what you want to do, you ain't got to figure it out yet. Hey, your grace period you almost on the 6th day of rent. That grace period. You're almost on the 5th day. When that 6th day hit, you're on the 5th day. When the 6th day hit, we're on the 5th day. When the 6th day hit, shit, you might as well hang it up. That eviction notice coming. All right? And you don't want to see how the Most High put you out. Okay, so it says, Sirach chapter 21, verse 2. "Flee from sin as the face of a serpent, for if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as teeth of lion, slaying the souls of men." So that sin was not sticking with the covenant of the Most High, being cursed, but then not only that, going to make a covenant with these heathens, the people, the inhabitants of the land. You know what I'm saying? Flee, that's sin. He told us don't do that, right? What is sin? 1 John 3 and 4. Going to everything else, might as well go to this. They said, whosoever, 1 John 3 and 4, whosoever committed sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. So the Most High told us in the law, because that's in the law, right? Exodus. That was the 34th chapter. He started bringing the commandments out to us in the 20th chapter. And prior before that, because he set up the Shabbat before that. And there was the Passover set up before that. Okay? Now, what was I just said? Sirach 21 and 2. Now, once again, Sirach 21 and 2, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, whichever name you want to go with. This is in the Apocrypha. Verse 2, "Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent." So when you see sin, you should look at, you see a goddamn demon. You know what I'm saying? But so you would get away from that. You don't want to see it. Do you really want to see what demons look like? Cause he looking at demons, man. And the Most High see the bargain of it is, you worship me, I'm gonna make it to where you can take me. But since he's actually still an Israelite, you're not gonna be able to take it because he's not the wicked. Esau is the wicked. He's just doing what the wicked do. Okay, it's a difference. Now, that's how you get Jake start to bug out. They try to come out and tell everybody that they don't get in the industry, blah blah blah. They end up getting killed, or they end up going crazy, or just going along with it, and they get worse, dyeing their hair, doing crazy stuff, being made to look crazy because they're breaking down, because they realize this is not for me, But the Most High, he do what he will. He has mercy on whom he will, He'll be back on the other side though, because he's an Israelite. It says, verse 2, flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. For if thou comest too near, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. And that's all Satan do is walk around. I'll tell you in 1 Peter 5 and 8, be vigilant, for the devil walketh around seeing whom he devour, like a lion. You know what I'm saying? Paraphrase it. So this links completely up with this, with that. All right. I'm going to tell you in verse 3, all iniquity is as a two-edged sword. The wounds whereof cannot be him. He can't come back from that. Really. He too deep. It's certain wounds that can't be healed. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. But nevertheless, stand on the point. I'm gonna get this one, and I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it in. Now, verse 27. It says, "When the ungodly curses Satan, he curseth his own soul." When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul. When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul. All right? And what is he doing in this video? He basically cussing Satan out, man. Let's get this spiritually discerned. See, somebody called him. He responded. He literally responded like somebody called him, man. He's making requests to him because these celebrities understand, man. God, they know the Most High exists, but they just so over, the grind, doing the bid, but they can go do bids in prison. I mean, they just goddamn demons, so they just worship Satan because it wasn't meant for them to come on this side and get it on this side. So they worship Satan. They learn. They actually go on to understand. That's what all that job is about. That's why they call themselves the enlightened. They can just worship the power of the earth. It goes into this in the second chapter of the Wisdom of Solomon. Esau understands this masterfully. That's why they don't worship the Most High, because they understand it's another power, but that power works for the main power. And this is what they has Jake sell himself short on. Him and himself short on. So they take the easy way out, which is actually the worst way out. Versus just dealing with it. They scared. People they tell him he's on drugs and no, he's talking to demons. You people about to see, man. She asked, "Do you want to sit down?" He's talking about some yes man, what's your name? This dude's bugged out, man. He got demons
Now,
on
from what
him.
I've been seeing on social media, everybody's saying like, "Oh, he's
Look
probably
at him.
on something," but I don't think
Demons.
that might be what
You can see the demons on people. He is gone.
this could
He's
be
sold
here.
out.
It does look like it is schizophrenia, and what that is, it says here.
That's basically blasphemy. Cause ain't no such thing as schizophrenia in the damn in the scriptures, man. You know, faulty perception. He's not having faulty perception. He got demons on him. He's talking to who he sold out to. These dudes, they get the ultimatum when they come into the industry, man. And we're gonna get into that really quick. You know, look at all these lost ass jakes in the comment section. He just a lonely child. Someone needs to help him out. He was saying you ain't motherfucking dead. All right. See, Jake so goddamn lost. It was probably one of his close homies that died. But talking to a demon, nah, I don't think so. Jake gonna get put to death. And most of these guys is Israelites. They're gonna get put to death, man. They're gonna get put to death. It's the 2/3 prophecy written, man. Most understand, but it's not by knowledge. Nah, it's more to it. These folks deal with demons and evil spirits. He ain't talking to a wall. Trust me, it's deeper than it looks. But Jake don't know shit. He don't know nothing according to knowledge. You know? He's talking to his demons. I used to do that. And when you talk to them, you are the only one that can see them. It's scary because you have to face it. Like Jake, hey, but that's true. The Most High, he done showed people stuff, and he's about to be on a. You're seeing it now. You seeing other people. This is literally the movie Bird Box. All like literally, dude. This is what the movie Bird Box is. You don't know what these people see, man. The Most High has opened its certain individuals up to the spiritual world, man. It exists. When you get those chills, you feel like bad energies in the room. You just can't see that stuff, man. But you're going to be able to see it soon. You're going to be able to see it soon. You're in the flesh. You have no need to see celestial things. But the Most High reveal it to certain people as witnesses to show what's really going on, man. You're a spiritual being going through a physical, you know what I'm saying, experience. You know what I'm saying? As the brother Kazak, he mentions this quote. I heard this quote through him. Some damn French philosopher, Edomite, said this, and that's true. We're spiritual beings going through physical experience. We ain't physical beings going through spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? He heard that demon like, man. You talking to the demon that's in his life. I'm gonna get this last one I seen. I'm talking about put him in the booth, give him some weed. Let's see, there's one more. Yeah, see, dude heard it. You wanna sit down? Yes, man, what's your name? They laughing. Jake, you ain't gonna be laughing. See, I'm about to get up off here, man. Yeah, so that's that, man. So, if you go back and listen to this guy, he's just spiritually discerned. He don't know what's going on.
Breakdown, and he's seen talking to the wall.
Man.
Up, and it looks like they're now back together on good terms, and that's why he ended up making that song Dirty Ayana, and everything has been good ever since. Well, today some crazy stuff went down because Ayana ended up posting a video of Youngboy in the studio. It looks like he was during a session, or he was probably done recording, and pretty much people on social media are freaking out of Youngboy, where he's going through a breakdown, and he's seen talking to the wall.
Just like the moment with Yahweh Shah and Satan, man. Except this guy took Yahweh Shah's spot and he sells out. And he takes the kingdom, you know, and all the glory thereof. As it mentioned in Matthew chapter 4. That's what's going down. You can't make this up, man. He's making requests to him. And then he pausing like he hearing him talk back to him. Most High got some shit coming for Jake, man. He got some stuff coming for this world, man. So you can go back and watch this video, and you can also go on to understand all this stuff with this site right here. We did by the spirits called outthebellyofthebeast.org, and it basically breaks down the world you're living in, man, with the scriptures. All right. Gotta do some revamping on here, but it's pretty much solid. Okay. Say this is a simple crash course, a quick. Well, you can read all this shit yourself because it's not about some vainglory and all that, but just to show you that, you know, we running it through the scriptures. All right. So this would be where this guy would fit, and you can get understanding, right? From this page. All these guys sell out, man. This they covenant. Be aware. What happens is they go a whoring after their gods, and then they'll call you to eat of their sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be having all these sacrifices coming up. Dead family members, and this nephew killed in car accidents. Sisters killed, mom found dead. It's all of that, man. Those sacrifices. They're doing, you know, homosexual acts to keep up they being degraded. This is real, man. This is 100% real. You know, that's what they do. This is what he warned Israel of, man. All these wicked ass people that happen to the land, man. They get you when you're young. See that? He warned you. They ain't throwing up no gang. Everybody ain't gang. Everybody gang, huh? Everybody gang, huh? Everybody bloods, huh? Even Jackie Chan, huh? The hell out of here. This is really only about Jake. But yeah, all these damn heathens get into this, man. See Dave Chappelle, he was talking about how he wasn't with it. He ended up coming back, selling out. But yeah, we went into this. Most I had us go into this real heavy for this reason. Because it's real, man. The prince of the power of the air, man. It's just, it really ain't on no level. It's light. Because the Most High, he controls this. When you find out how God works and that this work for him, you got to reconsider everything, man. But yeah, all these people, man. So you can look at this job through the site, you know, and, you know, get you some understanding. And then there's a video on here, real heavy videos going over, you know, these two sodomites right here. You know.
Some things we don't even have to say, really, because as fast as we make the shows, it's just like they're telling you a story before we even start talking about the segment. You know, I mean, that's why we know we can't make stuff up. We know that we are at the latter times based on what we see in the media and based on what we see in the confusion of our own folk. Our people love to be opportunists.
You know, as you can hear, it's heavy already, man.
I call them musicians. So they're not telling you what really I hear. They're telling you what you want to hear.
Like Satan. Yeah, basketball players, everybody, man.
About following a dream, going to college,
it's all in the scriptures.
So what they haven't told you is the consequences and the choice you're going to have to make in order to be wealthy, be rich,
like
to be amongst the stars.
Like
you get that, right?
He wasn't. He didn't do that. He didn't go that route. Never went.
Limelight, and to walk the red carpet.
This how Jake fake beat the curses. But you can't beat a curse from the Most High.
Haven't told to half the things.
It's certain supernatural.
Even a notion of the things
so-called
that you're going to have to.
The Most High is omnipresent. He's omnipotent, omnipotent.
If you're willing to be
all powerful and
that
everywhere.
limelight of stardom.
See this? All
I have no
Israelites
idea.
at the table, man. I don't know about